welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley, and as you saw from the title, we're doing a second haul from the Sephora sale. I mentioned in my first one that I had gone in store to shop the sale for the first time in years probably, and while I did pick up some really awesome things, they didn't have everything that I want either carried there or in stock, so I did place an order as well. And I'm very, very excited to get into it and show you everything that I picked up. I do want to say that my neck is super red in like the weirdest way. I'm sunburned. Yes, first burn of the season. Many of you know that I don't tan, I just burn, and it's horrible. But I went out yesterday because my son had his first soccer game of the season, and I was so good. I stayed in the shade, I was wearing my sunscreen, I did all the things I was supposed to do. And then after we got home, I walked down to the mailbox to grab this and happened to see one of my neighbors, stood outside talking to her for like 2 hours, and you can see the direction that I was standing in relationship to the sun because I burnt. So that is what you're seeing, and there's nothing I can do about it. We're just gonna have to roll with it. And now let's actually talk about what I picked up. So the first thing that I picked up is honestly one of my favorite things to get, and that is the Sephora Favorites samplers. Honestly, I'm a big fan of those in general, but I really like the fragrance ones because while I enjoy fragrance, I don't always know what I'm going to like. And I feel like historically when I've just done blind buys on fragrances, they don't really always work out for me. So doing something like this where I can try a whole bunch of different things and then it comes with a voucher to trade in for one of the fragrances, in this case in a travel size, so either a roller ball or a sprayer. And I just think it's such a great value. So this retails for $30. I did get the 20% off for the sale, and I'm so excited. I think the one that I'm most excited to try is from Commodity. I love Commodity. And Paper is one that I've just been so curious about, and I cannot wait to play with some of those. But speaking of Commodity, I did pick up the little travel size of Commodity Gold, and I have used this in samples in the past that I've gotten from just like coats and stuff, and I really, really love it. So I'm really excited to have it in a fuller size, in the full travel size. I don't typically buy full size because I'm fickle and I don't end up using the whole thing. So I find that the travel size for me is actually pretty perfect. So I am so excited to have this. Everything else is skincare or makeup. So let's talk about, I think there are only 2 skincare items in here. Yes. I am frickin' over the moon. I've been wanting to try, I think it's pronounced Dew. I have been following the creator of this brand on Instagram for ages. I'll pop up because I can't remember her last name. Her first name is Charlotte. But I've been following her for ages and I've been wanting to try her brand for so long. So this is the Instant Angel. It is a lipid rich facial moisturizer. I used it for the first time last night and I like the texture very, very much. But I was honestly waiting for the sale. When it first came to Sephora, it sold out like almost immediately. When it came back in stock, it was close enough to the sale that I wanted to try to wait and get a little bit of a discount. It does retail for $45, but it just has gotten such high praise reviews since its inception, and I really want to pick up some of the other items from this line, but I'm so thrilled to have it. It does have one of the metal tubes, which I personally am a big fan of. So you do want to be real careful when you buy this, how you open it and how you squeeze it, because it's not going to reinflate like a plastic one would, but so excited for this. I did also do a restock of the Tatcha Makeup Melting Balm. This is the Indigo Cleansing Balm. I have used a full size of this in the past, and I'll be honest, I really, really enjoyed it. It rivals for me the Pharmacy Green Clean, which you know has been my holy grail for years and years and years. But this is what the inside looks like in the standard Tatcha packaging. Absolutely love it. The reason that I don't buy this more often is just a cost perspective. This retails for $38. $38, I want to say, and the Pharmacy Green Clean is like $36 or something. But this is half the size, literally half the size. So it is a treat to myself that I do like to purchase during sales, but I'm really excited to have it back. As far as makeup goes, I did decide to pick up this duo right here. This is from YSL. This is the Candy Glaze Lip Glaze Gloss Stick Duo. This is an excellent value, and I just couldn't say no. I have a full size, well, these are both full size, but I have a different one in the shade Scenic Brown, number 15, that I really love. It lives in my purse. I use it all the time, and so they typically retail for $42. This duo that is full size retailed for $55. So after the discount, I was basically doing a buy one, get one free, which cannot argue with that. It does come with the clear one. Let me see if I can get this in frame. So it comes with the clear gloss on this side, and then it has just a kind of a little pinky one. I'm trying to remember the shade. It was a shade that I had already wanted, so this was absolutely perfect. And as we're getting into the warmer months, I thought having something that was kind of a little bit of a softer pink versus that beautiful rich brown just made sense seasonally. So this is what the two look like. The packaging is so stinking pretty. So it has no name on the bottom. I'll just pop them up on the screen. But this is what the clear looks like. Obviously, it's just clear. And it has a lovely sort of thick glossiness to it without being heavy or sticky. So it just feels so beautifully nourishing on the lips, and I cannot say enough good things about them. This is the one that actually has color to it. For reference, it's number 15. Like I said, I will make sure to put the actual shade name up on there for you. But it's just this really beautiful sort of blushy, glossy kind of thing here, and I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Again, it's just something easy to keep in my purse that I can throw on. I don't need a mirror for it, and it feels fantastic. So, very happy. I think I only got one other. Oh, nuts. All right, well, we're going to pick that up in a second. Oh, please. Okay, little box retrieved. I was about to say, I think I only got one other lip product, but that's not true. That's not true. So the thing that I dropped is from Amicole. Again, it's a 2-pack, and I really enjoy Amicole products, and I want to try more and more from the brand. This has one of their lip oils in the shade Bliss, and then it also has a blush stick, or technically it's called a multi-stick, in the shade Hibiscus. I've been, as you know, at this point, so into cream products and blushes, to be very specific. So this is what the little duo looks like. Aren't they cute? I loved their mascara so much that it made me want to try other products from the brand. So this is what the lip gloss shade looks like. I don't think it's going to be this pigmented. I think it's supposed to be a more sheer type formula. Oh my God, look at that doe foot. That is humongous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's exactly. Oh, I love the feel of this. It is very thick and plushy, but really glossy and shiny. I love the way that looks. Obviously, I haven't used it, so I can't tell you how it feels, but just based on how it applied to my hand, I'm very, very excited for it. And then this is the Desert Date Cream Multi-Stick in the shade Hibiscus. I love their happy orange packaging. I really do. And then it has kind of a light purple stick on the inside. Ooh, that's a pretty color. It's kind of like a berry shade. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. I'm excited for that. It may not be a, oh. Don't roll it all the way down, dang. Holy cow, how much is in this? I mean, it's blush, so it's, yeah, that's still like a massive amount. I just wasn't expecting it to roll so far down into the tube. That's really funny. Yeah, this may not be a perfect summer shade for me, but once we get into winter, like this is going to be a go-to. I can already tell. That looks really, really pretty. And then the other lip, or the last lip product that I picked up, I did pick up one of the lip glosses from Haus Labs. This is the PhD Hybrid Lip Glaze in the shade Persimmon. I did look at this in store and I was very curious about it. I tried to tell myself I wasn't gonna get any more lip products, but clearly I lied because I bought it online instead of in person. But this is, ooh, that's pretty. It's not quite as I expected it to be, well, honestly, more pigmented, but I expected it to be more of like a bright red with the name Persimmon, but I think it's really, really beautiful. And this type of shade is honestly a go-to kind of shade for me. But as I've said in previous videos, I'm trying to kind of get a little bit out of my comfort zone and going into kind of a spring summer situation. I was thinking this was going to be a little bit more bright red, but let's not beat around the bush. It's going to get some really good usage. I am sure of that. Now carrying on with the blush train, I have 3 more blushes to add to my life, and the one that I am honestly, I'm excited about all of them. I can't even choose. They're all very different from each other, but I did finally pick up one of the Patrick Ta duos. I picked up the shade She's Flushed, and looking at it now, it might actually be quite similar to this Amicale one, but oh, I mean, it's never gonna stay clean, but that is so pretty. It's pretty right out of the box. It's not going to be pretty for long, I'm sure, but it's pretty right out of the box. This is what it looks like. Hello, camera. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So let me give some swatches. This is not one of the new shades. This is a shade that I've just been wanting for a really long time. And this is what it looks like. I'm really thrilled. I'm really thrilled. Again, may not be the most summer and spring appropriate, but it's so pretty. I am so stinking excited to try these. People have been loving these for so long, and I resisted the hype for so long, and I just couldn't do it anymore, and I didn't want to do it anymore. Another hype that I fell into was this blush here. You cannot tell, this is white packaging. But this is from Bosma. This is one of their cream blushes. Specifically, this shade is the one that I have just heard so much hype about. It's in the shade Cherry Red. I do love this bright pink packaging. That is so pretty. It does have a little, oh dear. Okay, how am I gonna, okay, hold on. All right, safety sticker has been removed. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. I've seen so many people raving about this particular shade. It feels a little bit more emollient than the other one did, but this is going to be a summer shade for sure. It's this one right here. That is so pretty. I'm so excited about it. But like I said, it feels like the Patrick Ta one felt creamy, whereas this one feels a bit slick and almost like a little bit waxy, kind of like if you have like a potted lip balm, has that kind of slick feel to it. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, and I really like how it looks on the skin. It's almost like, it almost has like a little bit of a sheen to it. So I'm very interested to see how it plays with powder now that I'm saying that out loud. But I'm very excited for that shade specifically. And then I did pick up, as I said in my first haul video, that I did want to get another shade of the LYS blush, the Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Stick. And I'm so stinking glad that I did pick up another one, because I'll be honest with you, this one here in Cheeky, oh no, Curvy, I've been wearing it literally non-stop since that video. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it every single day since. I love that thing. And so having another one, this is in the shade Focused, which is a warm cinnamon pink. This is what the packaging looks like. I will say the packaging does definitely feel a bit cheap, like real thin plastic, but I am Oh, that color. Look at how pretty that is. Let me see if I can get... Oh, that is... Whoops, wrong side. It's over here. Probably not the best swatch, but I had more space on that side. That looks so pretty. Let me see if I can blend it out just a little bit. Oof. That looks really nice. I'm telling you, these blushes are insane. They are so stinking beautiful, and I'm so happy to have another one. There was one more that I saw in like the swatches on the Sephora site. You know, when you scroll through the different pictures and you get to the swatches, it wasn't carried online, so I may have to find it elsewhere, but it looked real pretty. But yeah, I'm very excited to have another one of these. And now we're down to just 2 more products. So I did cave and buy the Say concealer. I don't know why. I don't need any more concealers. I have so many. But I just kept seeing such wonderful praise of this that I just blacked out and bought it. In fact, the first 2 shades, the first shade, shade 1 for very fair with neutral undertones, was the one that I wanted and probably should have gotten. It was sold out. The second shade is very fair with yellow undertones, not for me. This one is shade 3 and it says it's very fair with cool undertones, which is why I grabbed it up. I have looked at it in the tube and I'm not sure because it definitely doesn't look as light as I was expecting. So this is what it looks like, and it does seem like it's pulling on the yellow side, which surprises me for something that's supposed to have a cool undertone. Like, look at that. To me, that doesn't seem like it's on the pinky side. Now, does that work to my benefit? Yes, but the reason that I'm bringing it up is if you have neutral or pink undertones, just be aware, there we go, just be aware that it seems like it pulls a bit on the yellow side. So I'm very glad that I went with something that allegedly has pink undertones. Just blending it out, it feels like it's a little bit thick. However, it does seem like it would be really hydrating. I think the shade probably can work for me because it's almost exactly the color of my skin. So I'm very excited to give it a try. I'm just finding this shade to be a little bit interesting and not quite what I was expecting. But like I said, the hype around it has been so incredibly positive that I am excited to try it. I'm just letting you know that the colors might be a little bit different than what you might be anticipating. So if you can swatch this in store, that would be a good idea. The last thing that I bought, I'm not going to show you because I'm a ding dong and bought it in the wrong shade. So this is from CL. This is their sculpting stick, and I, some reason, bought it in the shade medium. I've never been a medium in anything. So I am gonna have to take this and return it and hopefully, fingers crossed, get the light shade. I was really sucked into this because of Hannah Louise Poston. She used it recently on her channel and she was saying that it does blend, the first lightest shade does blend out to be on the pinkier side, which personally is what I'm looking for in a blush, or not a blush, I'm sorry, in a bronzer, because I find very often that when blended out, bronzers can go really yellow or really orange on my skin tone specifically. And so to hear that the first lightest shade apparently blends out to be a little bit more on the rosy side was very exciting for me because that's not something that I typically see. So I'm really excited to try it. This is just not my shade. I'm not gonna open it up. I'm not gonna do anything with it because I'm really hoping I can return it and they can resell it. I don't know if they will, but I'm gonna try because I feel bad throwing things away that I bought on accident. So that is everything that I've picked up. There are definitely still a lot of things that I am wanting. Tomorrow for me is the last day of the sale. Today is Sunday the 14th. The very last day of the sale is Monday the 15th. So I don't know if I'm gonna cave and buy anything else. I'm trying very hard to talk myself out of the one size eyeshadow palette. As you can see, you guys know I love greens, so I'm going through and using as many greens from my collection to see if I can like scratch that itch for wanting to buy yet another green eyeshadow palette. But there are definitely some other things as well. I don't know why, but I've been so enamored with the Prada foundation. I put it up on my Instagram stories the other day saying, hey, should I buy this? And so many of y'all were like, girl, it is $70. No, you should not buy it. But I don't know why, I still really do want it. I don't know, I'm insane, clearly, but let me know, what did you pick up from the sale? What are your thoughts? Have you tried any of these products? And if there's anything that you want to see specifically me use, please let me know. I love chatting with y'all in the comments. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you've yet to subscribe, I hope that you'll consider doing so. Like, comment, all of the YouTube algorithm things. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.